Hi, welcome to this video. It's going to be a very short and practical video offering 3 different options for sitting meditation postures. So we've got a chair, we've got a meditation cushion, Zafu and Zabuton cushions, and we've got a yoga mat with yoga blocks is the option, is the 3 options. In this, the key principles are to kind of create a stable base where you can drop your weight down, so dropping it down from the crown of the head, ears, shoulders, trunk, and into your sitting bones, into your sort of pelvic area, but particularly the sitting bones that are sort of the bony bits you can feel on left and right side of your bum, basically. And the principle here, especially around the pelvic area, is if your knees are higher than your hips, like so, there's a kind of like a sense of sort of arching to re-find balance, because all the time we're working with gravity. Okay. Whereas if your knees are level, or even just a touch lower, let's take a cushion here, or a touch lower than your hips, then you can kind of reach that uprightness that much better. Okay. So like I say, with a chair, you got this situation where you can go a bit higher. Yeah. What you don't want, when I say your knees are level or lower, what you don't want is, on a chair, is that your feet are dangling in the air. So if I went up here, my feet were dangling in the air, I would put a cushion below them, because otherwise you can kind of cut off the circulation on the legs if they're dangling too much. So, first one, chair. We've kind of demonstrated finding the right height and finding that sort of triangular base of your feet coming down onto the floor, dropping your weight through your sitting bones. Okay. We can do a similar scenario using yoga blocks and our knees. When we're sitting cross-legged, one in front of the other. If you find your hips aren't open enough with just one yoga block for the knees to make your triangular base of your knees and your sitting bones, then you can always go on to a second yoga block, like so. If you don't like the cross-legged arrangement, you can also put the blocks between your feet, and if it's not too bad on the knees, come back onto a sort of kneeling position where you're not dropping your weight just into your legs, but also into the yoga blocks behind you. If you are cross-legged, then it's good to reverse it. Okay, so the same setup with the cushions is you've got the cushion below your sitting bones, you're dropping for stability, you've got your knees out hitting the ground left and right. Okay, resting our hands in our lap and doing our best just to drop our weight down from the crown of the head, shoulders up, back and released, down the central line of the body, down into the sitting bones, and a bit of sort of distribution outwards for the balance. Okay, so we've dealt with 3 different options for sitting meditation. Okay, have a go. Let me know how you get on. We'll have we've got some guided breathing exercises already on our website in standing, but we'll have a couple of exercises also in sitting, and you can subscribe in one of these corners and follow all the latest kind of YouTube yoga, mindfulness, and capoeira as well, videos and resources that we have on the channel. Thank you so much.